Alright, we're going to be watching HeliumNG, who's playing Diva and Rammatra. This is on Numbani, and it is Platinum 2. I don't know if this is PC or console. In this game, I felt like I was constantly being tank diffed by the enemy Rhine tank. I couldn't hold any space, and their DPS surrounds us all the time. Though my stats are not bad, I feel like I wasn't doing enough. I think I might be doing my positioning or some other underlying problem I have, which I don't know. I personally am a Winston main, hence I switched on attack, but they had too much damage characters, so I switched back to Diva. But I wanted to stick with mobile character because of the high ground and first point. That's correct. Definitely the right call. Though in hindsight, I probably should have played a reset of the counter of the Rhine charge at the very end. Any help is welcome. Thank you very much for your time. Okay, so let's take a look. So for starters, you've already made a mistake. At the very beginning of the game, the number one thing you should do is that you should actually be playing out here and as a mobile hero to confirm what their lineup is. Because whether or not they're playing Brawl or Poke or Rush or Dive changes your positioning completely. So for example, you don't want to be standing right here, right, as a Winston comes around the corner and then dives into your team over here and then kills everybody. Right? And then you're like, shoot, if I was on the left, I could have prevented that. So there's no reason. You have no reason not to be scouting there to see what they have. Scouting is super, super important. Right? Not just in RTS games and console too. What is this matrix? So there's nobody here, right? There's nobody here. There's nobody around the corner. Like, why are you wasting matrix right now? And yeah, does it really mean anything? Does it matter? No, it doesn't. But it tells me that you're not really thinking through like when to be matrixing. Right? Like little things like that will add up and matter over the course of the game. You shouldn't eat that fire strike. You heard it coming. Right? Right there, you heard it. You should have matrixed this. Right? You do not want to farm, let it to farm fire strike. So not only does it hit you, it also hits your Lucio too, I believe. So Ryan's at 4%. Bam, bam. Ryan's at 16% right now because of that fire strike. Right? That just gave him 12% ult charge that you could have avoided right away. Another fire strike that comes through. So recognize, hey, what's kind of going on right here? You cannot stop them from coming forwards, right? As Lucio Diva, there's no way that you can stop them from coming forwards. You have to give up this space. Just back up. It's okay. Just back up here, right? Do not lose your mech, right? Don't get super low. It's okay to let them come in and then let your team pick them apart. Okay? You just don't have the right, you're not playing the right hero to stop them, which is fine. It's totally fine. Let them come in, and then you can come back in on the backside and kill them. Because what's the Rhine going to do here? As long as you stay out of range, the Rhine gets no value. But staying in range of him is what gives him value because he's damaging you, which forces your team to heal you. Again, like, you're doing the exact opposite of what you should be doing as Diva right now. Yeah, you just need to, I mean, this is good that you go for the Cassidy, but, like, now you're super low, right? You've already lost your Lucio. This is what you should have been doing from the very beginning, which is let the Rhine come in. Even let him go to point, and then just kill the backline, and then go kill the Rhine. You get super low again. Oh, you're very lucky to miss that, to not get charged there. Kill the Diva, or the Brig. Brig's dead, kill the Rhine. Great. Right? See? This ended up working out okay, eventually. Like, you did not need to do, like, sit here and take 1,000,000 damage. Just let them come in. It's okay. Just let them come in. So, this is suicide. You don't need to be playing out here, okay? Like, a lot of your team is not able to see you or help you. You don't have a turret here. Like, I think you're trying to clean up, but, like, this is very dangerous, and you could potentially lose mech here. I think you just chill and go back. Right? Especially against Sebastian, like, all it takes is a little... Oh, my God. So, you've baited your team into trying to turn this into a real fight, which is a big mistake. So, you go for the Mercy. This is good. Alright, now you use boost. This is kind of a problematic situation, but you're going to be able to clean up. It's going to end up working, but I think that was very risky. I would not have personally done this play. I would have rather just played on point, right, holding the chokes as regular, all right, and have the bob for the point. So, by the way, here, I would be playing over here, like, as they're setting up to confirm which direction they're going. Reaper's here. Again, you hold Matrix way too early, so now you're down a third of your Matrix for no reason. It's okay. You don't need to block the Rhine. It is not your job to stop the Rhine. I think that's extremely important to emphasize. It is not your job to stop the Rhine. The rest of your team, if you're playing Diva versus Rhine, they need to understand that they need to kite the Rhine. Your job is to kill everyone behind the Rhine. Okay? Don't worry about the Rhine. Don't worry about stopping the Rhine. Just kill them in the back. Yeah, this is fine. Alright? So, this is why wasting missiles is such a big deal. So, going over here... I would not have shot missiles here because I think the Reaper would drop anyway. Like, he's not going to stay here with you DMing and the Ashe right here. So I would have saved missiles right now. So now we drop, and now think about it. If you had missiles, you could do so much damage to either the Reaper or if he fades to the Rhine. See the Leaping Root get super low, you would have killed him if you had missiles. Ryan kills the Torb. It's fine. I mean, like, there's nothing you can do about it. It's not your job. Like, you should not try to fight this. Go here, kill the Reaper, then come back to point. If you give him a tick, that's fine. Don't worry about it. So, with the boost, like, you need to buy more time for your team to get the kills and then come back to you. So you boost, but then you cancel it halfway, which means the Ryan's still in melee range of you. Right? Then you get whip shot. You're lucky you got whip shotted. Because otherwise you would just lose mech right now. You get super low. Right? But generally speaking, after the very initial parts of fights, like, you understand how to play Numbani, right? It was just like kite the Ryan, right? Stay away from him, and then you're good. So far still doing all right. Ryan's coming in, another wasted Bob. Don't end here. So Bob doesn't even do that much damage. So I feel like you're trying to blow up the Ryan shield so the Bob will get kills. Bob doesn't do that much damage. You do something like over twice as much damage as the Bob does. If anything, you should have landed on top of the bus and then blown up the Ryan or anybody else here. But trying to help the Bob is a mistake. Oh, beat gets triggered here. Like, that's... I think he's beating here for you, yeah, because he doesn't even see the mercy. He's beating for you. So you bait this beat out by getting so low. It's a bad beat. To be clear, it's a bad beat. This is like a 75% the Lucio's fault, but there's no reason you should have been fighting here that aggressively to begin with. Like, you don't need to do this. Your team is just wasting ultis in fights that don't matter. Don't fight the Reaper. Alright, so you're trying to save mech, which is great. You bait your Lucio in, he gets killed. Alright, get the Mega, get the Mega. Alright, get the Mega first. Like, you got plenty of time here, and you still have Bomb. Oh my god. Alright, so... you wasted Bomb now. You could have gotten Mega, by the way. So I would have got Mega, then I would have gone top, and then I would just chilled, right? Waited as much time as I could have, and then have gone in to contest. Right, but now there's like almost no way that you can win this. Right? Bomb can definitely get some stuff done. But if you're gonna die on point. This is not so good. So shooting from that far away doesn't do something. Get closer. Get a lot closer. Closer than this. Like, I don't think you realize how little damage you're doing at this point. Alright, Cassidy's low. You should be shooting the Cassidy. Alright, good. Right. It's in melee. Great. Yep, we'll take it. Come back. Get healed. Alright, whip shot. That's fine. No problem. Reaper's going. So I would assume Reaper has ulti, because you've not seen Reaper ulti yet. So that's your job to turn. Look at where the Reaper went. You're not gonna be able to kill the Brig right now, which is pocketed. As a general rule for tanks, you cannot kill a target if they're being pocketed by another support. So your goal here should have been, hey, look, the Brig's being pocketed. Fine, just walk away from her. Look for the Reaper. Over here. No, you're so low. Just wait and get healing. Oh, both your supports are dead. Oh, your Mercy's on low ground. Where the heck is your Lucio? Lucio's here too. Yeah. Just literally just walk back over here, pick up your Mercy, right? Pick up your Lucio, get healed. Losing mech here is bad, really bad. Now you're in super big trouble. Right, and now you don't have mech to be able to stop Reaper ulti. Right, you're trying to force a Reaper ulti when you had 175 health. He one-tapped you going around the corner. So, cards capped, no reason to fight out there, just fight the next choke. Again, Matrix does not stop swings, right? You could just shot and blow them up. D.Va does 217 damage a second for a second and a half. So you could have just blown up this Rhine, just like literally from up here, and just like activated missiles, right? And then the Rhine either has to stop swinging or he's gonna die. Worst case scenario, your Mercy dies and you kill the Rhine. At least you trade, right? And then you get to at least get a little bit of momentum. Rhine's low. You're a little bit off in your tracking on the boosts, but it's understandable. So Rally's pop right now. Oh, you should have Matrixed this. See, like, you wasted all your Matrix doing, like, nothing of value. This Reaper shooting right now is way too far away to do any damage. You should not be using Matrix at this moment in time. It's not doing anything. Like, the Reaper's Wraith, and you have a Rhine and a Brig here. This Matrix is not doing anything. This is a complete waste. So, and then you run out of Matrix. Cassidy sees it, you don't have Matrix, right? Now you're in big trouble. Stop jumping. And then Ryan's gonna kill you. I probably wouldn't even have popped Bomb there, honestly, because then you can come back right now and you'd have Bomb, which would be super helpful. Stop attacking the Rhine. Right, it's like over here. Just attack the Reaper. Just attack the Brig, rather. Attack the Brig right here. You can kill her so fast. Like, why are you chasing the Rhine around? Right, now look, the Brig's super low. Just swing. You have to swing right now. Right? It's a 4v1 situation. Like, you have to swing. Like, stalling here doesn't matter, right? You have to get kills in that situation in order to have any chance of coming back. Because none of them were targeting you. Alright, you're going to Winston now. So we'll see if you know how to play Winston and Numbani. Here, man. So far, so good. So you see that there's going to be a Brig and the Reaper. No, this is wrong. Alright, so you see here you have to come back, drop down right away because there's just so much damage there. You don't want to drop that. Jump this. Jump this. That's what you want to be jumping, right? Stay away from the Reaper, the Brig, the Rhine. Like, you see how much damage you're taking? Getting wrecked. Right. Reaper's already farmed 30% ult charge off of you. Alright, Reaper's zoning you, which is the right call. Again, it's nice that you get the Brig. Honestly, she shouldn't have died here because there's a Mercy on the team, but we'll take it. Ends up working out okay. Bad jump, really bad jump. So that should have been a short jump. Alright, that's a good jump. Put bubble down. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, like, it kind of is what it is. I agree with not going right away right now. You see the Reaper's low. Rhine's coming after you. Great, yeah, go for the Mercy. I think this is a good call. Yep. Yep. Okay, so I think you think the Rhine's coming for you. I did not think the Rhine's coming for you. I would not have jumped right now. I would have turned to confirm where he was before jumping. Because now you're in a really bad position, and then you're going to die. Oh, you're going to live just barely. Yeah. I think if you lived there, if you hadn't done that, I think you would have been fine. So you're going to swap D.Va here. You had 75% ult charge. I don't think I'd swap off in this situation. I understand that you see the Cassidy plus the Reaper, and you're like, oh, it's not a great fit. I agree, it's not a great situation for Winston, but you almost had ulti here, so I would have stayed Winston, farmed ulti in this fight, popped it, and then got D.Va the next life. Not having the tank ultimate is a big deal. This is good Matrix. Alright, this is fine. Don't worry about yeah, no, you gotta move forward. Move forwards right now. Yeah, he has no Wraith right now, right? Just kill him. For sure, just kill him. No! We're just slightly off. Alright, so you mistimed it. So as a quick reminder, right click, or sorry, melee does 30 damage. So a good way to figure this out is when he's under one box, because each box is 25 health, then the melee will insta-kill him. He's just slightly out of range right now. I think you missed a melee anyway, but that all kind of goes wrong. You end boosters too early. Like, you should look. Instead of canceling right now, you should look and be like, hey, look, can I do anything? Do I need to get anywhere else? Before going. You hear the Reaper teleport, you should turn right now and blow up the Reaper. Yep, this is good on the Ana. End up wasting missiles, but I understand. I think that's fine. Alright, this is good. Go for the Reaper. Yep, good Matrix. I mean, Shadow's not a big deal. It's fine. You should still win this fight. Yep. This is great. Good call. Oh, good sleep. Good eat and sleep. Pop bomb. Yep. No! Oh boy. You almost whiffed that. That's fine. I would just boost away from him. Yeah, no big deal. Alright, so I think that went a lot better there. This is fine. Unfortunate because you're going to waste almost the entire nano, but... Yep. So, this is going to get really messy. Reaper's super low. I agree with this Matrix. I think that's a good call. You're just trying to stay alive in this situation. Oh, you get stuck. Unfortunate. So, I think you played this okay. I think you played this okay. So let's kind of go back to right here. So, you're going to boost... And then my perspective is, look, I want to get further away from the Rhine. Like, you see how you stop here, shoot the Rhine? This is a mistake. You should have gotten further and further over here, and then pulled the team out towards you, and then regrouped with your team, and then gone back in. Because now you're in a precarious position. The Rhine gets very close, which means you have less time to actually boost out of this, and then this happens. So I think you played okay from there, but ultimately, right, you not trying to challenge the Rhine early is going to cost you this fight. So I wouldn't pop missiles quite yet because it's really easy for the Cassidy to LOS you. This is a great example of, once again, you cancel boosts early, right? So you see the Cassidy. You see you cancel 1/4 left. You should have used the 1/4 to get all the way into the Cassidy's face. Right? Be very careful about canceling boost early. Boosts like thrusters. So great. So you know one of the supports is down, so the Mercy cannot be healed anymore. Alright, eat it. Cassidy's 1. You can get the Mega 2, by the way, if you can survive. Yep. Activate missiles now, or missiles, it's fine. Alright. So again, another canceled boost early, right? You could have gone up and then gone right back down and gotten the Mega. Right? You're consistently canceling boost early, which I think is often a mistake. Oh, you're playing Rammatra too? What the heck? I don't think that Rammatra feels like the play here. Like, I think Diva was perfectly fine, right? The next point is very high ground friendly. I feel like you're playing this just because you think the Rhine is a problem. The Rhine is really not that big of an issue. Alright, that's good shield. Like, I think that Diva actually does more work here than Rammatra does. So, this is kind of wacky. You somehow get ahead of the Rhine, which is a huge mistake. Then you get back here, you're getting like bounced around a lot, forces beat out, which is really unfortunate. And now you're backing off despite the fact that you beat when you should be aggressing. Missing the staff. The shield's not going to do anything. Nobody's using the shield. You should just save the shield. You see the Mercy is low. You should be attacking the Mercy. Still should be attacking the Mercy. Forgets it. I feel like you're gonna, I feel like you're gonna pop Annihilation, but you should not pop Annihilation here. It's already a 5v3 situation, I believe, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? This is a 5-on-3, and your team also has high ground right now. There's no reason to believe that your team is not going to lose this fight. This is a huge waste of Annihilation. Also, you cannot be missing tanks with Annihilation, with punches. Right? That can't happen. That, you see, like, that's 2 in a row you just missed on him. So remember, you still have Vortex here. You could use Vortex on the Cassidy on the left and chased him down too, but it's fine. So if you're gonna punch him as Rammatra, stay out of his swing range, right? Just back up right now. Just back up. Like, why are you getting so close? Because that way he can hit you and you can hit him. Wouldn't it be better for you to hit him and him not being able to hit you? Like, that feels like a much better option from my perspective. This is not ideal. Again, so much jumping. It's throwing off your aim more than it's throwing off their aim. Shoot him in the head. So let's look at the shield usage here. Like, you just love hopping about. Like, you're like, oh, hop everywhere. That's not the way you play the game, right? At highest level, that's not the way you play the game. It's really inefficient movement. This shield is doing absolutely nothing. There's a Reaper that's running away, and because of this, Cassidy high noons, and now you don't have a shield to deal with him, right? You could have shield right now, and then you save 2 people, right? And you're not low. This is gonna cost you the fight. Right, now you're screwed. It's like little things like that you gotta clean up, right? Just be a little more disciplined with the way you use your abilities. Aim for the head. What the heck just moved you? That was weird. I don't think you necessarily want to be taking this path, but... Right? Like, your team really needs you in the front line here. Your whole goal, I feel like you went Rammatra here to deal with the Rhine, and now the Rhine is kind of pushing your team back. Right? And now he gets kills your Reaper. Your Reaper got a kill on the opening of this. Like, you should have... This should be a win. I feel like going to the left was a big mistake. You're a frontline tank, right? You're not a flanker as Rammatra. Don't try to take flank routes. Again, you move so close to the Rhine for no reason. Just stay out of swing range. Just literally stay out of swing range. Okay. So, you know your Reaper's dead already, so best case scenario, this is a 4-on-4, except for the fact that they have short spawn, so whoever was killed has already come back out into the fight, so this is a 4-on-5. this is really, really bad, right? It's really hard to take on offense. It's really, really hard to take final point unless everything goes perfectly. That should be your perspective for every single point in the game is like this. They always have massive defensive advantage. Even if you kill 2 or 3 here, you see how you still wouldn't have won this fight, right? Let's say you kill the Reaper and the Ride here. I think they still respawn and contest this successfully. And so wait, why are you playing ball? I guess it's overtime. It does not look like you know how to play ball. Yeah, you don't know how to play ball. Okay. I mean, you could have just got Winston or D.Va or something here. Your team is still going to be able to do this. I'm just going to skip ahead to the end. Like, if you really don't, like, you really don't know how to play ball is what that looked like. Like, I think if you're Plat 2 right now, that ball looked like it was, like, silver level play. It's not worth it even to get you there faster. You should have played Winston or D.Va. Alright, so what's going on here? Oh wait, did you guys not? I think you failed to do anything on offense, right? Oh no, because you got an overtime. So this is draw or lose situation. So again, same deal as before. Just don't let them in. Just let them in. See how you're so low right now? Oh, you could have killed the Reaper. Now you're taking yourself way out of the fight. I would have gone for the Mega underneath. Even though it's more dangerous. Like, if you stay out of this fight for this long, like, I would assume I'm going to lose. Right? This is just way too much time to be out of the fight. Like, your team's going to get walked over. And then you waste missiles here, shooting into the cart. That was, like, absolutely huge. Think about it. If you hadn't wasted missiles into the cart, the Brig would be dead. Oh, yeah. There's no way now. You made a big mistake challenging the Ride initially and then going for the Mega on coast. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any, like, if I was playing right now, I couldn't win this game. There's just no way. There's just way too many people alive right now. They have control, they have more resources, right? You don't ulti, there's no way to win this fight. Okay, so let's summarize. I think number one as D.Va is understand how to play against Rein. I think you're way too focused on the Rein's impact when you should basically be ignoring the Rein at all costs. Just let them come in. Right, and I'll link my Numbani tank guide map as well, but let them come in and then go after the backline. They have to split up eventually, right? Because think about it. If the Rhine comes in with like a Brig, you know, a Mercy, a Cassidy, and a Reaper coming in through high ground here, okay? You just let them come in. Your Ashe stands over here with Mercy and just obliterates all of them. She kills everybody here, right? All she has to do is just shoot away. All you have to do is prevent, like, I mean, it's extremely unlikely the Ashe would die here if she's being pocketed, and she's a much better long-range hero than Cassidy is. So she's going to be able to kill everybody. She throws a dynamite in, you can go in the dynamite. Just let them come in, let the Rhine be like, oh, what the heck do I do? There's nobody to attack. He drops the point, great. I go up top, I kill the backline. That's how you play Numbani first point. So that's like the single biggest thing about D.Va, right, on this point. The same thing for Winston. After that, I would say it feels like you're overly fixated on the Rhine in general across all your heroes. I mean, like, there's a lot of little mistakes around your heroes. I think not getting tank ultimates off is really killing you. Because how many ultimates did you really get off this game, right? You had basically like 2 really bad D.Va bombs that didn't do anything, right? You didn't get Winston Primal off. You got Rammatra annihilations were all useless, right? The first annihilation was unnecessary, and the second annihilation didn't win you the fight. So that's no good, right? If tank ultis don't win the fight or pop or force a defensive support ulti, then it's probably a waste. So yeah, I mean, like, obviously lots of little details about the heroes that are problematic that you can cover throughout the video, but as overarching themes, I would say don't fixate on the Rhine. Number 2, if you're playing a dive hero on Numbani first, let the Rhine come in and then go after backline. And number 3 is get way more value out of your ultimates. All right, I'm going to pause there. Hopefully that's helpful.